Greetings from Philadelphia.
And greetings from New York.
How are you?
I am very hungover right now, but I'm a professional.
You've got a lot to celebrate.
I do. I'm 40 years old. I'm gonna be celebrating that all year.
I might celebrate 40 again myself.
Yeah. So how are you? How was your weekend?
My weekend has been productive. Yesterday, I did a recap of all of the fights from episodes 1 to 6 of Real Housewives of Salt Lake City, if y'all are looking for something to watch after this. And I have to say, I forgot that Mary Cosby said, "You smell like hospital."
Yes, I never forgot that.
You can only imagine the reads that she has now opened herself up to. Because Jen Shaw may have smelled like hospital, but your son smells like rehab. So when you visit him, do you have to air your coat out in the garage so it doesn't smell like rehab? Because I'm sure both of them have that same antiseptic in your nose. I'm sure both of them do. She said it. She opened her mouth and said it.
Okay, I mean, we're starting off with like a bazooka. Jesus.
How else do I start?
I'm just saying you gotta get the lube first for the audience.
That was good. That was greetings from Philadelphia.
Jeez.
I gave a squirt.
All right, ram it in there. What else about Mary?
Oh look, her wig is soiled.
Mm.
Soiled. I've never seen a blonde wig gray. You know it smells like Frito pie.
I think Mary just got back in our good graces, so
Not mine.
Oh, okay. So she was never in your good graces.
She doesn't like it when black men stand in front of a 7-Eleven. I didn't forget.
I mean, I didn't forget what she said about Latinos too.
Exactly.
So, I mean, hey, they all have made mistakes on this show. It's crazy because Mary, we just allow her to be a bigot. It's fine as long as she just keeps us laughing. Wasn't Ramona a bigot too?
Is.
I'm sorry, she is a bigot. I was just talking about Ramona in past tense because, she's not on Bravo anymore. And that's why she's not on, because, she's a bigot.
Now, actually, I love that you bring this up. It's something we'll get into more Bravo news later, but I want to ask you this before I forget. There is a theory that a thought that I've had, and a thought that I'm seeing going around the TikTok verse, that Carol is going to be the new anchor on RHONY, and they're going to build it like with her because that other group of women didn't work. And that her coming back on Bravo and the, getting back with Andy was like the soft launch for that. What are your, like, as someone who is a fan of Carol, what are your thoughts?
Well, first and foremost, I think it's fan fiction. I think, they just wanted to, I don't know what they're going to do with Carol, because I feel like she already had this like war with Andy. So why go right back into doing Housewives? I don't know. I just can't see
money.
Money, yes, but I don't think she really needs it. Google her, y'all. I don't think she needs the money.
She didn't. Look, she married that prince, but that money stayed with the family.
No, I mean, she already had money. Like she has credentials too.
Everybody could use more money.
Mm-hmm.
It's expensive in New York. Everybody could. And I just saw an interview with Luann, and Luann said, well, her and I are very different. I'm a countess and she's a girl in New York living in a small flat downtown.
Well, I think the news about Carol is fan fiction, but I will say that I don't mind Carol coming back. Like, I think they should have did, because she was talking to Andy saying that, well, I actually ran into Ramona and Luann, and it was just like we were filming, so I think they should have half the new RHONY, Like have Aaron, what's the other girl's name? Jessel, and I'll throw in Psy, and then have Caroline. Well, about Caroline, Carol, Luann, and Dorinda. Maybe Sonia as a friend. Sonia, she's just a little bit too wacky these days. But I feel like just add those 3 women to the show, and I think it'll be a little better.
Okay.
Or they could just bring back the old bitches. Just ignore the new New York and just give the fans what they want.
No, what I would say is, other than Ramona, because I'll never cut a racist check, I want them to be the Real Housewives of the Hamptons. And that way it makes sense for it to be that group of women, because that's out there.
Mm-hmm.
Like, then you can do the upscale, and then just do an upscale Black version, the Real Housewives of Sag Harbor. Or Bluff. Or do, instead of doing Martha's Vineyard, like do the Real Housewives of Martha's Vineyard. It's a summer season and it's the upscale Black women there. And then that way you have different sides of New York. And then do a Crazy Rich Asians New York as well.
That's too much. Bravo would be like,
they need the content. Nothing is on right now.
I mean, there's OC and there's Miami, and I think Salt Lake City.
So nothing. I am enjoying OC this season. It is good to see Tamrat off the rails and Gretchen going at her, Jennifer going at her. That's been enjoyable. Miami's finally gotten good now that they stopped picking on Gertie.
Yes, but now they're just picking on Lisa now.
That's fine. That's white on white crime. I can watch that all day. It doesn't have that tinge where it's like, Gertie ain't done nothing but survive cancer. Leave that woman alone.
Yes. I mean, I'm enjoying it. They're moving it to Thursday nights. I think the 2 episodes back to back, we needed that so the story can move along. It's luxury.
There were 2 episodes of Miami?
Yes, there was one on Wednesday and there was another one on Thursday because they're moving to Thursday nights.
Oh, so I missed Thursday, so I've got to watch Thursdays.
Yes. Thursday, what happened on that episode, it was Larsa threatening to leave the trip because she just can't take it anymore with Lisa. You didn't see that?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, well, I gotta see that one. But what I really wanted to open with is something that I think we could take a little bit of credit for putting into the zeitgeist.
What?
Dionne, the incomparable Warwick, said she would go, when someone asked who was funnier, Dionne or Halle Berry, Dionne said, I would go wig to wig with Halle Berry.
She probably can.
That would be, remember her on The Apprentice. I got your number, huzzy. I got your number.
She is a national treasure.
Oh my God. I want Dionne to call me a huzzy. Also, I love that she is like the antithesis of like the crotchety old woman. Dionne is having a blast. She is with it. She is fun. She is friendly. I love how she was like, I love what Doja Cat did with the Walk On By sample, and that it's getting people into the new music rather than like have other people have different attitudes. And it's just a breath of fresh air.
Yeah, I mean, I'm about to say Auntie Dionne, but she's a little bit older than Auntie. What do we call the older ones?
Grandma?
The elders. Mama Dionne? I don't know.
She could be Mama. She birthed a generation, so definitely several actually. So yes, Mama Dionne would be appropriate.
Okay. I was like, Auntie probably wouldn't work. Like Auntie would probably be like, Mary J. Blige now.
Yeah.
Even though do not call her that, or she will like take a swing at you probably.
You know, now that we've seen like she's not the friendliest person, when I saw her in New York, I'm glad I didn't say anything.
I feel that way about Keisha Cole too.
Yeah, I wouldn't say anything to Keisha. I would cross the street. I ain't got the energy for that. If I see Keisha, I'll cross the street and listen to her music. I'll support. I will play that track on Spotify, but I ain't trying to cross paths with Keisha.
Well, which headline did you want to start off with first?
Well, since we were kind of in Bravo news, let's talk about Nene not coming back.
Yeah, like so she confirmed that she was never asked to come back to season 17, but she will be watching. I felt a little disappointed because it felt like, you know, Bravo was trying to like hint at us that Nene was coming back. Nene even was trying to hint at us. And then you have everybody asking, will she, won't she, will she? But so it's just like all that for nothing, you know?
Well, I also think it has to do with her son's been having some health troubles.
Mm-hmm.
And so I think that put a kibosh on her going on Traitors. And so that might have been the issue with Housewives this season, where she's like, I'm going to take care of my family first. And I totally understand that, especially like with Greg, all we saw was you in grief, and I want to see you happy.
Mm-hmm.
We need happy Nene to come back. Joyful Nene, tipsy Nene.
Yeah, I just don't think she'll be able to engage well with these women if something like stressful is happening in her life, like we saw with Greg. And also, I think, you know, she's still seen as a liability too on the other side of it. Like if you take the family part out of it, like Nene is still a liability for the network. Because I mean, she did sue Bravo. She did call the face of Bravo a cokehead and a racist.
Who
And
hasn't?
well, they haven't been back on Bravo.
I want to say something to the point of she's a liability. At this point, everybody on the damn network is a liability. To be on Bravo, you are a liability. Kenya, anyone walking into a workplace with a sexually explicit photo of a coworker? That's a liability.
I said we just go turn a different direction with this. But leave Kenya alone. She has like gotten enough of your whacking.
Bravo's leaving her alone.
Look, I feel bad for her. I don't know what she's gonna do for Brooklyn's tuition.
Well, I've given her several business ideas for free on here, so she'll be fine. She knows how to produce. She's a producer. And the thing is, it has been time for her, like Nene. Honestly, I want to see Nene in like going for an Andy position. I want to see her. Y'all have too much experience not to be in production at this juncture.
Nene is lazy. She doesn't want to do anything. Like that's why Candy's been so successful, because she's been doing everything herself. Like Nene like wants everything done for her. Like she just wants to show up and collect the check. Like I feel like, is that controversial? I just don't think she just wants to.
It's your opinion.
Oh, what?
And I was like, I don't think it's that controversial, because there is the question of why haven't you gone that route? Like you have the money, you could invest in yourself, and now where social media is the way it is, you don't have to get a network deal. You don't have to be on WeTV to be successful. And look at the ratings. You really don't.
Mm-hmm.
You better put that shit on YouTube and call it a day.
But I just think people should just stop asking. I think we should just all move on from Nene being on the show. Like, can we just enjoy what we have?
We've got Angela.
Lord, did you hear Carly Rae might actually be on? Why?
No.
Why?
I will throw my phone charger. No.
Like, I'd rather K. Michelle than Carly Red. Like, Carly Red has no business to be on Bravo.
Carly, no, none whatsoever. None whatsoever. We don't need that lopsided ass popping over here.
Is she still on Love and Hip Hop?
Still. You know, a California condor, they can live 60, 70 years. So she's going to be there flapping around for a while.
So while we're just, we brought up Love and Hip Hop. Have you been following the whole like Kirk Rashida's?
Yes, I have.
Can you please inform me? Because it just felt like not all the evidence is out yet and decisions haven't been made by the police. So it's hard to really new information keeps popping up. So can you just give me like a little Cliff Notes version of what's going on right now?
Sure. So there's a lot of scuttlebutt with, did Kelsey, Kirk's daughter, call her brothers on T Hood? She's saying she didn't, but she also may have called her mother about it, and the brothers overheard what was going on and then went over there to confront him. Supposedly he beat the brother up and then he came back with a weapon, but I don't know if that's 100% true. What we do know is Kelsey is upset. She says she's not co-signing it. The family has heard her say the brother got arrested, but then they let him go. And it seems to be right now being treated as a case of self-defense.
Mm. But the fact of the matter is that T Hood was abusing Kelsey.
Yes, there's video evidence out of that.
Okay. Well, you know how I feel about men beating on women, so.
And he literally just got shot for beating up his side piece. Bullet wound hadn't even healed yet.
Oh. Well. Let's see. I'm just curious what other people are saying about it. Just interesting. And has Kirk or Rashida said anything about this?
They haven't said anything about it.
Oh, okay.
I'm pretty sure they're not going to say anything until, the investigation is over.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody said, well, what's for dinner? I mean, you play stupid games, you will win some stupid prizes.
Well, speaking of stupid, go
on. I was going to say, and speaking of stupid, Carrie Underwood is struggling to maintain her 400-acre farm in Tennessee because they can't find any hired hands. I wonder why. I wonder what you might have done, Carrie Underwood, to cause that to happen. What do you think you did? So yeah, just 400 acres of fruits and vegetables rotting on the vine because there is no one here to pick them.
She could do it her damn self.
Get out there, get sunburn, catch a melanoma. Catch a melanoma, bitch. Catch a melanoma.
It's so sad. I don't know. I just hate when I find out that, a white person I like turns out to be problematic. It's not that I love her music.
I hate when good food goes to waste. Good food is just going to waste right now all over America. And everyone, what happened? Why? What? This is what you wanted, baby.
Yeah.
This is what you asked for. You didn't think you was going to get it this quick.
And it's only been 9 months, 8 months. We have so much longer to go, and look how much damage has been done. Whew. Anywho.
Yeah.
So, and just like that, it's gone. I know you're so happy about that. What did you think of the finale?
Oh, that TikTok video, that was the finale?
It looks like it. I was very disappointed by this finale because I was like, ain't no way. Ain't no way they intentionally had that episode being like the last of the series. Like, I think they really just threw their hands up and was like, everyone hates this. Let's just give up. Because I thought the ratings were great. They weren't canceled, but they just decided not to finish it.
I feel it was a fuck you to all of the people that were complaining. They were like, okay, since you're going to bitch, we're going to let AI write this script, and that's just going to be that. I don't even think them heifers were there. I think that was all AI and clipped footage. It's just, it was a horrible ending to a story that never should have been told. Kim Cattrall, I gotta put my hand up. When you were right, you were right. You were right from the beginning. It wasn't going to be any good with cement. It wasn't going to be good, and you knew it. And you said, I'm not putting my name to that. I like to be successful.
I actually loved the first season. I did not mind the first season, even though like they course corrected a little bit, because I was like, why are they acting like they're in their 70s right now? And then they course corrected in like season 2. Season 2 was just to me. I actually liked season 1, but it was just pretty sad like throughout it. It was like the whole theme was just grief.
What was sad?
Big died.
And she got all that money. That was fine. Like, you weren't expecting that marriage to work.
I knew it.
Come the fuck on. Come the hell. I'm sorry. I would have sat with that heifer and been like, now look, you got to stop them crocodile tears with me. We all knew that's what this was for. You've been trying to get a decent apartment forever. You damn near married Aiden for one.
Well, this season, I just think it wasn't that great, but I was still going to watch it regardless. But people were really like just sounding off, like how terrible it was and just shit. And I'm just like, damn, just don't watch the show then. Don't watch it. Let the people who still want to watch it and enjoy it, it's fine. Like I really enjoyed these characters, and now it's just over.
The thing is, I enjoyed the characters, and I think we kept watching because we would get hints and glimmers of who these people were. But like, I mean, honestly, Seema's character, perfect example. She comes in as this strong, independent, financially very secure, successful woman, and at the end of the show,
I hated it. I hated how they did her character.
Am I going to be chosen? At the end, like, Seema would never say no shit about being chosen, and ever since I was a little girl.
Yeah, I was just like, what did they do with this character? Thank you for reminding me about that. I hate how they did Seema, because once she, like, I guess fell for this gardener or whatever, like, I was like, who is she now? I didn't care anything about her story. I didn't care about LTW, who you ruined that character because you said she has a Mama Joyce wig. That's all I could see.
The wig ruined the character. All I did was tell the truth. That was Mama Joyce's thrown out wig at that.
I think the man that Seema was with, like the big Hollywood director or something like that, that seemed more her speed. Like, I'm not sure why they didn't make that work out.
That would have made more sense, and it would have been about her confronting, okay, I'm, this boss, but now I have to figure out how to make it with an actual equal.
Right.
That would have been interesting storytelling.
Yeah, now she's canoodling with the hired help.
Well, no, hold on. Now, landscapers make way too much money. Like, I know what they make. That's low key. That's low key. Like, don't sleep on that. He's working in Gramercy Park, doing
Fine.
that ain't cheap. That ain't cheap. And then his apartment had a lot of light. I'm like, yeah, he all right. And then also he's young. So you've got the earning potential to expand this business. That's when you want to get in before they franchise.
Fair, I will give you that.
Because I saw people saying that, and I'm like, they just don't know what gardeners cost.
I just didn't see her with him. That's all. He just seemed like a nice little fling, roll around in the bed with. Just personality wise, like I felt like her personality with the guy from the I guess last season that she was with, they just seemed like they had more chemistry.
Yeah. But yeah, it's like she went from one person to the other in 3 seasons. And then Miranda being a lesbian, I think Miranda was just like, look, I have to do my real acting over on the Gilded Age. I will collect a check with you. I'm not going to fuck up the thing. I ain't going to fuck up the thing. I'm a redhead. I get it. We are the blacks of white people. So I'm lucky to be here. However, I'm coming out and I'm going to be comfortable. That she did not put on a bra the entire time. And I respect it.
Well, they could lie to us all day and say like they intended for that week 2-part finale. But I think when Kristen Davis said that, oh, well, I think she was really like hurt that's
her last check.
Right.
What the hell else is she going to do? Ain't nobody hired her for shit. She was in that and Dudley Do Right.
Well,
like I wish her well as an actress. I'd love to see her in something else, but
I wanted to see them make it to the 30-year mark, but I guess that's not going to happen.
I think HBO might have been afraid that they're like, okay, look, we done had a fucked up Game of Thrones ending and people still ain't forgiving us about that. Now we done shit all over Sex and the City. Let's try to keep what other intellectual properties we have intact.
Oh, well, y'all got what y'all wanted. Next. Also, I want to say just real quickly with Project Runway, that last episode was some bullshit.
I gotta catch up. Catch up.
I'm just saying, if whoever watches Project Runway, just know that last episode was bullshit. Anyway, on to more bullshit. Jussie Smollett has a documentary coming out. What is it called? It's called The Truth of Jussie Smollett ?
Yes.
Because, whenever it is involving, the truth is involving Jussie Smollett, you need a question mark in it.
I'm just prepared for whatever type of quantum physics will be presented to me so that we could see whether it was like a time travel thing or something interdimensional. Like, what dimension did you go to? I believe in a mirror universe. I'm open.
It had to be. Like, someone had a portal gun.
Because, like, the thing is, okay, so if the white people attacked you, then how did all of that stuff with the Osundario brothers happen? Like, that's the catch where it's like, but we have the people with the evidence. We have you at the hardware store. Right. You who's never built shit.
Purchasing, I believe, the rope, right?
Yep.
I just... Who is dying on this hill that
him
like innocent? No, there's people that still like, oh well, you can't trust the Chicago police, which you probably can't.
But you can trust Google. And when Google released your messages, sir, when Google told your business, let's not forget, like the Chicago police ain't got shit to do with Google, and they ain't got no skin in this game. They don't care. They care about making money, so they gave that shit to the police. They ain't doctoring.
It's just exhausting. We are here again. This happened, 2019?
Pre-pandemic.
Yes, and we are still here.
January 2019.
The documentary is called The Truth About Jussie Smollett ? It comes out this next coming Friday. It's going to be on the 22nd. Will you be reviewing it?
Of course. I want to hear what this man has to say. Now that, like, I want to hear you disprove all the Osundario shit. If you've got, I want to hear it. Like, this is some real storytelling. I want to hear what you and Lee Daniels cooked up. I want to hear it.
I'm ready to eat crow and say I was wrong. Like, show me the white men. Where are these white men?
Don't eat crow, because Wendy ate crow, and look at her now. Stay away from them game meats. Stay away from them game meats.
She
no venison.
Did eat crow on live television, didn't she?
Yep, and it was a countdown. You don't know what's in that. Prion disease, which is when a protein malfunctions and they lie dormant in the body for several years, like mad cow disease, and then they come out and attack the what? The brain. The brain. The brain. The brain. Prion diseases attack the brain. The brain. No joking. It could have been prion. That type of rapid decline, prion.
What were we talking about?
They may need to test her for a prion disease. This could be mad cow or something similar. There's lots of prion diseases.
Thank you for this segue. Thank you. So Wendy Williams, Guardianship, we don't know what's going on, because first we heard that she will reportedly have to stay in her guardianship following a recent medical exam. According to People, Wendy underwent an evaluation which reportedly included medical and neuropsychological tests and brain scans. Following the evaluations, doctors concluded that Wendy still has severe neurological issues. They said she was re-diagnosed with frontotemporal dementia and aphasia, the same diseases she was originally diagnosed with in 2023. Now, I don't know. They're saying that this wasn't true or something in the next article.
Her lawyers are saying that those results are false, and they're contesting those results in the court.
Right. They're saying that leaked medical reports of Williams' diagnosis are false and were concocted to keep Wendy trapped under her restrictive and excessive guardianship. Yeah, he said the leaking of this alleged diagnosis is a clear violation of Wendy's rights.
Why doesn't the older sister take guardianship? They were all like, she said they were somewhat cool, and the sister's like very responsible and whatnot.
I mean, do they want to, though? Like, being responsible and taking care of a person? Because I do think that something like Wendy needs to be taken care of.
Well, with the level of money Wendy has, it ain't like she got to move her in and wipe her ass. You can still, you can put her in a better facility and then also give her access to her money, but watch over it, make sure she ain't gonna go broke.
I agree with this. I think if Wendy wasn't rich, she would be with her family right now. Like, the money has a lot to do with it, but like how they started in the first place, with her son spending and stuff like that, which, it was confirmed that he was spending her money like that. It just sucks that Wendy really don't have. Does she have like really close friends in her corner?
She always said, I don't have friends. I have my husband. I go home at night and close the blinds. She was always very snide about not having friends and somewhat saying, I don't need them. Right. Like Mary, watch that mouth. Watch that mouth. Life will come around in 5 years, baby.
Because there are some friends that I will put as my emergency contact. Like, I can't put my mom as my emergency contact forever,
Yeah. And she doesn't live there.
Right. Exactly. Because I was just like, damn, I'm at that age. Like, who do I put as an emergency contact?
I put you because you would need to know immediately if something happened to me.
Yeah. But just poor Wendy, like just getting pulled and pushed in either direction. Like, I don't know what's going to come of this. Hopefully she gets her freedom. Like, just give the woman to like her niece or her family, or just, I don't know. She feels like a prisoner.
This is honestly giving me a whisper of a modern day Sonny Von Bulow.
Sonny, can you remind me?
Okay, Sonny Von Bulow, famous heiress, married a prince. They were unhappy in their marriage. He wanted her money, but wouldn't get it if she died. So what he did was he put her, this is all alleged, he put her in an insulin coma so that she was alive. They were still married, so he had access to the money. But she lived in like an insulin coma for like 20 years.
Oh my God.
So yeah, just, you know.
Okay. Someone said in the comments, my aunt had aphasia, the same as Bruce Willis. It does not improve at all, especially the way that Wendy's cognitive skills have improved since she's been restricted from alcohol and drugs. Yeah, I just think that if she's just put around people that care for her and will do her right, I think she'll be happy. We'll see. Did we have anything else to say about the Jussie thing? Because you just brought up Wendy. I was just like, let's just get the Wendy story out the way.
I am just fascinated to see what he cooks up. I mean, this is whatever happens, I know we are going to have an hour and a half ride of incredible storytelling. Netflix has low-key been doing it with the documentaries lately.
They really have. They really have.
I was thinking about reviewing the Poop Cruise one because everybody was talking about it. And then I was just like, no, because one day I may want to go on a cruise and I don't want.
So, did I tell you, you know my friend Jared, who I do poly side-eye with?
Mm-hmm.
His mom and sister were on that cruise.
The Poop Cruise?
Yes. Pooping
my God, that's horrible.
I know.
I mean, that is the word. Like,
Yeah, I watched it because I was just like, damn, they really went through all that. Like, you really like start seeing how humans react in those conditions of survival.
Yes.
But yeah, I'll be watching the Jussie documentary just humor me. I want to hear what he has to say. And you're going to be watching this reality show he's going to be on too?
No, because that's like a special forces reality show, and there's like, I never find reviewing those of any interest.
Okay, I mean, Teresa Judah is going to be on there, and you know,
I don't enjoy her, and oh God, and then the Aye.
The Aye.
She is an Aye.
Aye.
No, the lemur, the Aye. They're found in like Australia and the Pacific Islands. They were almost hunted to extinction because people thought they were bad omens. They're like little rodents with big eyes.
Well, she still looks like Rodney Dangerfield to me. She does.
No respect. I got no respect for her. No respect.
I need to rewatch Lady Bugs. That was such a good movie. It's probably so problematic now.
Oh yeah,
super problematic. But it was. I enjoyed it as a kid.
Oh my God.
What do you think about Real Housewives of Miami news about Todd threatening to sue the network or mostly production?
I don't think he's gonna have much of a leg to stand on. But
me either. I think he was just bluffing.
I'm like, why are you upset, sir? Because you look like an ass on the show. You're an ass. Divorce the heifer.
And what was that going to do for Alexia's spot? I mean, they filmed the reunion already, so they really can't do anything with this information now. I think they film the reunions too early these days.
Yeah, well, I was surprised they filmed it because the show ain't normally they film like right before the last episode. So I was like, is Miami ending soon?
Yeah, I think it has about, because they're already on the cast trip, and they're already on what episode 12, I think, is this coming week. So I think we probably just have 3 more weeks left, and then the reunion.
Okay.
So
Well, then I guess it's on schedule.
Season.
What?
It's probably a 15 episode season.
Okay, they're probably on schedule. And also with Bravo Con coming, maybe they didn't want to do it too close to that because they've got to film other stuff.
I didn't even think about Bravo Con. I'm guessing Bravo Con's in what, October? No, it's
November.
So Salt Lake City will probably be in the middle of the season, probably.
Yes.
By that time.
And speaking of, there are 3 trips this year on Salt Lake City.
I mean, those women couldn't go anywhere because of Jen Shah. So I'm pretty sure they're happy about that.
And there's a crossover episode with Below Deck Australia.
With the fine captain. Yeah, I saw.
Yes.
I'm excited for it. I mean, what I love about Salt Lake City, these women are authentic. We really see the good and bad side. They're not really so aware of the camera, and they can move on. It's almost like old school Roni a little bit, but less problematic.
Yes.
And I think it's perfect. Mary fits in this cast because they're all wacky.
They are. It is definitely wackadoodle time.
Angie?
It is whack-a-doodle. Also, the fact that Angie went from friend of,
right,
who was clawing at the first season to get in, she went from friend of to now season 6 center snowflake.
Oh, wait, she's center snowflake?
She is center snowflake this season.
Where?
And Meredith and Whitney are on the far edges.
Wow.
So that definitely tells you a lot about the season.
Yeah. They didn't do a new photo shoot, unfortunately.
Oh, they just moved the heifers around?
They just moved the heifers around or gave them different outtakes. Because, they probably gave them different poses to do.
Yeah, but I'm fine with it because it's still it still shows you okay, things are different this season.
Also,
there was very little Whitney in the trailer.
You were reading my mind. I was just about to say what is Whitney's purpose? She needs to be on notice this time because Brittany might take her spot.
The only reason Meredith Marks, I feel, is still there is because of Twink Marks.
I don't think so. I just think because once you get her activated, it is gold. Gold. You can leave. Or you're recording us. You could keep her on just from that. Being in the camera like Busta Rhymes. I will never forget that. Never. I had you in my home. You disgust me. You're recording us. The vein popped out. I want to see her blow up on people. I'm sorry. She's like Rosie the Robot from the Jetsons when she started short circuiting and turned evil. It was amazing. I will always give that to Meredith. Lisa, she just has a knack. She knows how to push everybody's buttons. Everybody's buttons. So we need her. Mary, Angie, of course. Britt, someone has to be a fool and okay with being the clown. And she is a clown.
Wig and all.
She embarrassed herself 5 times. I think 5 episodes in a row. It was embarrassing, but we need somebody that will do that for a check for $2.
I will let Brittany come back this season. Bronwyn also has moved closer to the center.
Well, she had a great rookie season, but not a great reunion.
Yeah, I'm interested to see now that she's like seen how it goes, and Lisa isn't your friend, who she's going to be cool with.
Someone said they missed my narrative. Like, I am excited to review Salt Lake City because I just get to do
You get to engage.
Yeah, I get to do so many like impressions. That's like my impressions exercise for that show.
Yeah, it's like you get to do lead voice Lisa Barlow.
Brooke does a really good Lisa Barlow too.
Have I seen her Lisa Barlow? I'm trying to remember. I know I've seen her Lisa Barlow. Well, I'm sure we'll talk about it at some point with the season coming back. But I will say, like, putting OC and Miami together, like, don't ever do that again, Bravo. Don't ever. You got to do one show people watch and then one of your failure properties.
Well, they're putting it together because you remember how they benefited off of the ratings after Beverly Hills, even though I couldn't watch Beverly Hills and Miami back to back. That's why I was like, they should not do that ever again.
I don't mind a back to back because we used to get that back in the glory days with either Atlanta and Married to Medicine or Potomac and Married to Medicine.
I'm so happy we're going to get Potomac this fall. And then right after that, it's going to be Married to Medicine. So it's going to be a great fall.
Yeah.
I think Potomac will be on by the time Bravo Con is going on.
And then Bravo Con will be after the election, so we'll see if Heavenly won.
I haven't even been keeping up with that. When is the election for her?
Probably November.
Oh, okay. Oh, Monique is back. Yes. I love Monique. I still do.
I love Monique too. And until Candace can take accountability, and I asked her in my disrespectful questions, what will you do, Candace, as a mother, when your child inevitably begins taunting other people to the point that they feel it necessary to put their hands on your child to stop? What are you going to do about that? How are you going to teach your child that, hey, you cannot provoke someone to the point of wanting to whoop your ass? Now, mommy did it on TV, but when you do it, ain't nobody, the production's not going to be there to pull that heifer off you. I'm interested how she'll solve that as a parent.
Well, we'll get to see Candace on Traitors as she probably fights with Portia some more. So
Candace is living so much better than Portia. I would look at Portia with pity. Candace ain't got it. Like, if Candace if she could just grow up a little, as in away from the floor, she would realize, like, baby, you out here chasing what I got at home.
Wow.
And you got pregnant by Dennis.
Mess.
Thank God it was a girl, because if it had a boy, that could have been so ugly.
What are you talking about?
No, because if the father's ugly, it works on a girl because the features shift enough to make her pretty. Pretty girls have ugly fathers. Ugly. Look at Portia.
Pretty
but
have
ugly fathers have ugly sons. You don't want to pass
there was
that
an
face
example
on.
I wanted to say, but I'm not going to say it. I'm not going to say it. Anyway.
Give me a clue.
An ugly father and a beautiful daughter?
Yes.
I think they know in the chat who I'm thinking about.
I can't. I'm drawing a blank. Oh!
Don't say it. Don't say it. Anyway.
Oh! Oh God! On today's, well, at least I was right.
Wow.
But
Anyway,
yeah, but you don't do that to a son. A son's got to have an attractive father so that passes on. Otherwise, oh,
anywho,
it's just a life in experiment and misery.
do you
I
have
wouldn't put my child through that.
do you have another headline?
Yes, I would like to ask you, as our music expert, do you think that Teyana Taylor will be successful with this album drop? Because I'm rooting for her. Now I'm literally rooting for her because I liked her music. I like that I do, I do that really fishy Vogue song she had. Work this pussy, work this put. Yeah, that like I was like, okay, you can come out with a lot more of this. Come out with a lot more of this, and then she can sing. Like I like she's really into her music, so I can appreciate the artistry.
I'm not really a fan of her music. That album, I forgot the name of the album that Work This Pussy is on, but it was okay. But I don't really like her music. It's kind of like a whole Chloe Bailey thing. Like, I mean, I'm not comparing the two, but it's just like I just don't like their music. Like, I'm not saying she's not talented, but I think Teyana Taylor, I think she takes herself too seriously. Like, just give the people what they want. And then also she came out as a rapper first, so I was a little confused. And then the singing is just okay. It's just okay. Like, I'd rather her as a personality, as an actress, not as a singer. No, she doesn't have. Oh, Keep That Same Energy. I think that was the name of the album. Yes.
Okay.
But I wasn't feeling it.
Oh,
I don't really feel her music like that because it's just not memorable for me. Yes, she can dance. I love her as a dancer too. I mean, I don't think the album's going to do well. Like, I think the sissies and some of the women keep her career afloat as far as music is concerned because, look, the sissies are keeping up, like, let's see, Coco Jones, they're keeping her up. Victoria Monet, they help keep up. Who else?
Tinashe
too.
Child, they build a truss for her ass. A truss and a buttress to keep that shit up. They always run into Home Depot for her ass some spackle.
They have the what's the other Normani?
No, the gays didn't keep her up, honey. The gays let her fall.
A little bit, yeah. But
on her face. She's damn near cracked a tooth.
And those three girls who can really sing. A lot of people are comparing them to Destiny's Child, Flo. Like, ooh, the gays go up for them.
I've never heard of her.
Well, Flo
I'll look her up.
Flo is a group. That's three
Flo is
girls.
a group.
It's those girls, basically.
Those girls. Those girls.
Well, this is our WTF story. A Memphis Wingstop employee arrested after throwing hot grease on two customers during an argument about their 61-cent balance. The employee reportedly burned 18% of one of the victim's face and body. Just, again, this all happens at a fast food restaurant. Like, why are people so angry?
Because she was working at a fast food restaurant. I'd have to put her in the fryer. The fryer.
Yeah, they basically said that when I was looking at the article, they got into it because the customers were 61 cents short on their order. They were going back and forth on that. I'm not sure what the employee told. I'm not sure what the customer told the employee for them to snap like that, but she went to the back, put grease in a bowl, and threw it at them. So now, like, she's facing aggravated assault charges.
I think there should be harsher penalties for people who do things like that.
Throwing hot grease at customers?
Yeah.
Like 61 cents, and now you really like threw your life away.
Exactly. It's like for money that wasn't yours. For money that wasn't, and that's the thing, like, y'all, they be getting so we've talked about this. They so stingy with the damn sauces. Like, I knocked on your door. Hi, do you have some barbecue? So I did not go to your house. None of this shit is yours. And the guy that owns it don't give a fuck about you. You've always see somebody else has already got your job.
Right.
Somebody else already has your job. They swept that grease up, and that place is still making money. And now you're in prison.
Yeah,
and you have a lot of people that want to whoop your ass. Believe me, this is not where that ends. Well, see, looks like you already had hot grease thrown on you.
Oh, man. And I like Wingstop.
And they say God doesn't make mistakes. Look at that face. That's why she was angry. Imagine waking up every day. Oh.
But can customers stop being so mean to employees too?
Tell the employees to stop acting like it's their shit. Give the people the chicken. I feel like everybody goes into a fast food place on 10. That's why I prefer fast casual. I'm going to get myself a little Olive Garden today if anybody wants to hit up the Cash App. I want a little Olive Garden. Because I'm like, I like, they don't do this at Qdoba. They don't do this at Qdoba. I have never seen, everybody there is just happy to get their tacos and their quesadillas. I love my quesadillas.
Well, I'm going to Cheesecake Factory on Wednesday. I'm going to treat myself. But what fast food restaurant you think are the stingiest with sauces? I have two places that are definitely stingy.
McDonald's.
Definitely McDonald's, but McDonald's is number 2. Can you guess number 1 audience? What's the number 1 place where they are so like just
Chipotle? Mm-mm. Actually, Qdoba, they stingy with the sauces there. But I'm just like, no, I'll just buy the jar. I'll just buy the jar, honey. Just give me the jar.
So, Chick-fil-A will give you a handful.
Yeah, they don't. Chick-fil-A. That's why they got so popular, because Chick-fil-A, nobody goes off in Chick-fil-A because they're too nice. If you're just giving you the damn sandwich, I feel like you could ask for a free sandwich and they'd be like, hey, here you go. Don't tell nobody.
We have a winner. It is Latoya Hill, 1172 Popeyes. Popeyes is so fucking stingy. Like, I want sweet heat and I want a barbecue sauce with my 3 strips.
And stop acting like it's fucking yours.
Well, you see a whole box behind them.
Like, it's like you, and the thing is, you're not making any fucking profit and no one is auditing the sauces. Oh, here's a great phrase. No one's auditing that. No one's auditing that. So let's fucking stop with the sauce nonsense. No one is auditing. No one is counting, or your ass would have been fired. Tell me that bullshit. That's what gets people hot.
Well, someone said they do audit the sauces, but hey.
Why do I gotta beg for ketchup?
Exactly. I was laughing at that. You imagine begging for ketchup?
I mean, I honestly, it is like they do it so much where it's like some places I'm just like, I'm not gonna be bothered. I ain't gonna be bothered because I already know I'll be more pissed off when I get home than I'd rather be hangry. I would rather be hungry than pissed off. I'll go home. I'm like, I got pissed off at the house. I could be pissed off for free.
Someone said Popeyes is stingy even with the napkins. That is so true. They put 2 napkins in there. You know, those brown napkins, 2 of them. That's it. Oh my God, these fast food places. And Wendy's is honorable mention. They are super stingy too. I just don't go to Wendy's like that anymore.
I used to really like Wendy's as like, okay, I'm bored of McDonald's and whatever. I love the baked potato, just like something different, but they aren't as good as they used to be.
And
But
also,
yet they hoard those sauces like it's the end of the world.
I also want to shout out my friend Jared because he had this great debate about who has the best barbecue sauce with fast food restaurant. And I think it's McDonald's. A lot of people were saying Wendy's, but McDonald's sauce, barbecue sauce, you can put that on multiple things and it still tastes good. I don't feel that way with Wendy's barbecue sauce. Like Wendy's barbecue sauce go well with Wendy's nuggets.
I agree. I actually, though, I do like Wendy's barbecue sauce as well. But I would say Wendy's would be a second. But yeah, McDonald's is probably first.
Yeah. And Chick-fil-A's barbecue sauce is a little too sweet. I like it though. It's just,
I can't remember Chick-fil-A barbecue sauce because I always use my Sweet Baby Ray's.
Look, I have that in the fridge right now. Like, that's a green flag for me. Like, I'm gonna go into your refrigerator. If I don't see a Sweet Baby Ray's, it's over. It is.
That is a good one. Refrigerator green flags.
Yes. Now, a completely empty one, I've seen that. I'm not going to say who it is. I mean, I'll tell you who it is after the show. But they said that it's because they only just do Uber Eats. And I'm just like, hey, it ain't tricking if you got it. They said they don't have time to cook. And I was like, I respect that. Fridge only had beverages in it. That was it.
That makes me nervous.
I'll tell you who it was. You'll laugh.
I could never like that. That is I'm like, you don't have time to cook, but there's so many things in there that you could grab. No vegetables, no fruit.
They buy everything. Like they Uber Eats all their meals, most of their meals.
You can Uber Eats groceries too, babe. Fruit. Fruit. I need to see fruit. I need fruit and vegetables. Vegetables.
Well, you're gonna be very disappointed in my fridge. My fridge did not have. Well, I may have maybe a pack of spinach in there, but that's about it. You're gonna see a lot of chicken, raw chicken, a lot of already packaged rice.
And stank.
That piss yellow. Oh my god.
That's the thing. I'm like.
Anywho, I have so much sauces in my fridge too. I'm just a sauce person. When you open it and the door,
that's why there's a bar, because you're supposed to have it filled with sauces.
Oh man. Anyway, I think we've allotted our time. We just talking now, y'all.
All right. Well, let me see. I see you sooner then. I will see you sooner than Nene.
And I'll see you sooner than this damn Jussie documentary, because I can't wait to see the lies that's told.
Bye.